We're going to be making an awesome church today, just so you know. And it's from Brown Eyed Girls Crafting, and it costs $21 just for the church. So when I start talking about the church, you're going to, and if you go to order it, and the link is in my link tree, look under church, and I think it's like the 5th one down. But make sure when you order it, if you don't go to my link, just write in the comments from Loretta Conlon, Loretta's website or something. I appreciate it. So let's get Facebook up online. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody's day? We're making a cute little church today from Brown Eyed Girls Crafting. I'm not going to tell you, the tree, this, all the snowflakes, the background, and the Totally Dazzle is not from Brown Eyed Girls, just the church. Anything that's dark brown is the church. And that's what you get for $21 if you're interested. But this craft is going to look like it's $90, okay? I'll tell you the trees I got from Dollar Tree in a package, all right? The snowflakes came in a package from the Dollar Tree, but snowflakes can be bought anywhere. And we're going to do all sorts of things to this thing today. The 16-inch round is from Temu. And then I have a Totally Dazzled cross that I'm going to put the top. And then I have a little wreath to put on my front door. And then I cut out some wood pieces for the door to the church, because I want to look like a church. All right, so we're going to put all that stuff aside. We're going to use snow crystal, diamond dust. We're going to do all sorts of things, okay? So this is the church, and you get this, and you get this, and you get this, this, and this. The windows are funky, but it's okay. We can make it look awesome. And we're going to do the background first, because, we're going to do the background first. All right. So how is everybody today? I hope everybody's having a great day. Rick is not here, so you're going to have to help me with the comments, or someone can screenshot if someone's requesting something. I have my notifications on in case my baby girl is going to have her baby, and I'm going to go. I may not go anywhere, but I'm not going to be able to concentrate. You see what I mean? So we're going to paint this background, okay? I don't know, should I stain it first? I think I might have to stain it. I need gloves. I think I need gloves. I don't have gloves. Let me get my gloves. I'm telling you, my room here is getting crowded, and I'm using things, but I just keep moving things around. Let's put it that way. I keep moving things around. And like I had those 3 containers back there in my hallway. But then I was afraid, like, if the boys came, they would get into them, or trip on them or something. So I moved them in here. I slid them in here, but I never slid them out and put them back in the hallway. It's not a big deal for us to have them in the hallway. We only go down the hallway to come here, and then we go down the hallway. Hi, Claudette. Hi, Jackie. I'm missing everybody. Hi, Jody. We're going to do this cute little church today, but let's start off with doing this. We're going to first water this down, because, if I can find my watering bottle. Come on, watering bottle, where'd you go? I know you're there. Hold on. It's in a bin down here, you guys. It might have slid. Did I lose my watering bottle? I'm telling you. Look what I just found. When I made a craft, it kind of went in there, right? What else is in here? Paper. And there it is. There's my watering bottle. This way it spreads easier. So let's pray Mr. Rick does not have a hernia, because he's going to the doctors. I convinced him last night. Gretchen, I told him what you said. So I think when he woke up this morning, he made an appointment really quick. So all was good. All right, so I'm just going to go like that. And I'm going to sit down. I'm going to relax and try to do this without. The church is going to be beautiful. Thank you. I hope it is. It's not going to be, like you could buy that church, but you're going to buy that church by itself. And you can make it a leaner. put like a Jenga block on the back and make it a leaner. You certainly can do that. And it just makes it fun. But I wanted this to be like a nice hanger, you guys, and put a lot of detail into it. So if you do go to Brown Eyed Girls Crafting and you don't go to my link, just make sure in the comments, you know, if there's anything else you need, just tell her and she will read that. But make sure you tell her you ordering it from Loretta's website. Or Loretta, from Loretta Conlon, Handmade with Love by Loretta, whatever you want to say. Because, you know, people have been ordering stuff from different creators and she doesn't know where they come from. You know, it's like, could they be random? Could they be her orders or someone else's? Because she likes to say, oh, thank you, Loretta, or thank you, you know, Lisa Brown, you know, whoever. She wants to say thank you. So and if she's here, tell her hello. I don't know if she's going to make it. She's like a busy grandma, you know, during the day. She's a busy grandma. See how nicely this spread out, you guys? I know the center is a little dark because that's where I poured it. But, you know, the church is going to cover it, so we're good. We are good. So we're going to dry that. I don't think we need that anymore. No, we don't need that. We're going to do some crackling, and we're going to do spot crackling, if you know what I mean. We're not going to crackle the whole thing. So I'm going to put this here so I know where I'm going to put crackle. And if anybody can give me a hint, that would be wonderful. How do you make small? Hi, Carol Chandler. How do you make small crackle? Do I put a lot or do I put a little? What do I do? What do I do? I always like get confused with what to do. And I'm going to use a sponge. And I'm going to use crackle medium. The problem is, hi Wanda, how are you? Because Rick is here, all I see is people watching. So I can say hi Deborah, hi Carolyn Johnson, how are you today? So what I'm going to do, let me just make sure, where's my trees? Where are my trees? Just so that it's even. Oh, see, it's already crooked, see? All right. Just do a little bit. Received my package. My items are so pretty. Yay! Thin layer. Thin layer. Okay. Here we go. Thin. I'm just going to do thin. All right. I'm just going to do thin. Because I don't want crackle everywhere. I might put crackle on the edges. That's about it. I just want this to be fun. You know, just do a fun project, you guys. You know what I mean? You don't have to make... You could do crackle with Mod Podge, you know the deal, or not Mod Podge, white glue. So I'm just going to go around the edges, okay? Just do that. I like using my sponge. And let's take that off now. Let's take that off. And you're probably going to go, what in God's name? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing this so I can see if I can do this on something else someday, right? We just have fun. You just go like, okay, I don't want this whole thing to be crackle, but some pieces are going to be crackled. Like my church. Okay, what color you think my church is going to be? Because I'm going outside the box, you guys. Outside the box. Let me see. Did I do any crackle here? I'm going to make it red. Yeah, I am. I'm going to make my church red. So, all right, let's keep this over here so I don't have to pour any more. I don't know, is that safe? Is that safe? Yeah. All right, let's dry this. And then the next color we're going to use, we're going to do the whole background ivory. Whole background ivory. And we're going to use my big brush, because we got a big area. Let's use the big brush. All right. And I'm going to get a paper plate. Paper plate. Let's move all this stuff over here because I need all... You know, someday I'm going to get the big table. I see everybody seems to have a big table except Loretta. And I still manage, but still, right? Still. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Rosa. All right. What the heck? All right. So we're going to use the color ivory. Okay. We're going to use the color ivory, and we're going to do the background. And I'm going to put it on a paper plate. Okay. And we've got a couple of colors I'm going to use today. All right. All right. Let's do this. And we're going to go all in one direction, right? All in one direction. And this is on the edge, so. I was going to use my, I don't know what you call it now. What the heck do you call it? My Pentart art stuff for crackle medium. But then I thought, nah, I'll just use my Bear wax and then fluff it in, right? In little sections, right? Let's hope this praise the Lord, and this works. Now, I think you can get, I don't know, you can order this, there's no crackle there. You can order this round. I'm thinking you can get it on Amazon, but I got my package from Temu a long time ago, and I'm still working through it. I think I got 10. Janice, how are you feeling, my Janice? I think my trees that I'm using today, the tag said Janice back home, so I think, Janice, you sent them to me. So I'm very grateful for that. Thank you. I feel like I'm not getting enough coverage, you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting enough coverage. So. Now, I'm probably going to assume you can get this church from a lot of places, but nothing's like getting it from Brown Eye Girls, right? Nothing. Is it crackling anywhere? And we're going to do a dry brush with the Bear, okay? Just so, like, even though this is not totally covered, it's going to look like it's totally covered. Do you know what I'm hoping that's what it's going to look like. All right, let's dry this. Let me just get more on this edge, okay? I don't feel like I got enough on this edge. And there we go. All right, so let's turn. I see crackling happen. All right, let's dry this. And if it doesn't crackle, it's okay. I'm not going to lose sleep. Hi, Cheryl. How you doing, Cheryl? Hi, Kelly. How are you, Kelly? Sorry, Mr. Rick's not here. Cheryl Rock is in the house. Cheryl Rock. I got paint right here, right? My fingerprints. Who wants my fingerprints? You're gonna, you know? Okay. I'm hoping the edges come out at least, and if they don't, I'm not gonna lose sleep. Because I'm gonna put all sorts of other things on top of this after we put the church on, after the church is done. We're gonna paint the church red, as I said. And nothing's crackling. Nothing's crackling. I'm going to be... I wonder what happens if I put crackle over this paint and then do it again with just the paint. You know what I'm saying? What do you think is going to happen? I don't think anything. Let's try it because I'm going to do it. You know, because I feel like I got nothing. Let's do that. Let's put some here. My sponge is being funny. I'm going to put some here. I'm going to put some here and then just put the paint over it again, right? It's kind of like, look at this stupid brush, right? Look at this stupid brush. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that and pretend it was not a stupid brush. Okay, and now I'm just going to go around the edges. I'm just going to do a thicker coat. And now I'm going to see how this works. If it doesn't do anything, then it doesn't do anything. But I kind of feel like it should do something, right? I've used this crackle medium. You know me, when I do stuff, I have to know. And I have to make it work. I have to. Even if I have to do the whole thing over again, you know what I'm saying? Hi, Deborah Crawford. How are you? Hi, Melinda Hall. How are you? I'm seeing that a lot of people are getting their packages, and they're very happy with what they got in their napkin bundles. Is it hot? I'm hot. Is anybody hot? Is anybody hot like me right now? All right. All right. Okay, let's put the sponge in there. You know, I'm not, my manicures don't last. They don't last at all. I'm like, what the heck's on my fingers now? It's paint. It's paint. You're daring today. I know. I know. I know. Where's my fan? I just have to do this for a minute. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Don't make fun of me, okay? How are you, Miss Lucy? I haven't talked to you forever. I mean, we exchanged pleasantries. Oh my God, that feels so good. Wouldn't it be great if I could just have an air conditioner like right on top of my head on days like today? All right, let me see. Let me see. This paint might be a little thick, so let's give it some water. All right. Oh, that feels so good, you guys. Oh, it feels so good. All right. Let's see if that works, okay? And we'll do the whole thing again, right? I don't mind. Do you mind? I'm just hoping that the crackle comes through. You know, it's a thin coat of paint. So if it doesn't come through, at least I put a good coat on. I think the AC just turned on. I feel it coming out of that. The vent. This is going to be a beautiful project if my crackle works, okay? I don't know why I have difficulty with stupid things like crackle and would you bend and I want to send prayers to everybody in Washington, Spokane, to be those poor people. They lost their homes in one day. I am in shock. I am in total shock that happened. I mean, I don't even know how it started. I mean, I started seeing reports on Facebook and on Instagram last night. I was like, oh my God. Debbie Stebbins, I tried to reach out to you last night. I don't think she responded. So, you know, I just get nervous for all my friends that live in that area. You know, like, you know, it's like saying, hey, I live in Boston. But really, if there was a fire in Boston, I live like 21 miles south of Boston. So, I mean, by the time it gets here, but you know, I just always go, are they close? Are they close? I don't know if they're close. I'm not going over that. It looks like it's doing its thing, you guys. It looks like it's doing it. I'm hoping it's doing it. Anyway, oh, see, it's doing it. It was doing it. Oh my God. Is it doing it? Hold on. Hold on. It's doing a little bit, and that's what I wanted, right? See, it's doing a little bit. Oh, it's doing it. We need a cup of coffee for that. Like I said, it doesn't do it perfect. I'm good. Hi, Ann. How are ya? Hi, Julie Worley. So as you know, Mr. Rick is not here. He went to the doctor's. I think he has a hernia, you guys. Oh, the crackles are coming out. Say, oh. So Janice, how are you feeling, my friend? You know I worry about you. Who's taking care of our doggies? See, it crackled there. It's crackling there, it's crackling there. Maybe it needs more heat. And it crackled all here. You can't see it because they're small. And that's good, right? That's what I want. Small. Oh, it's crackling here. Needed some time to do its thing. So. I can't wait for Rick to see this today. He always likes what I make. He'll always say to me, it looks really good. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Janice. Oh my God, is the chatbot starting to work again? Oh. All right. All is good. All right, let's put the cover on this color. All right, because we don't need this. And I'm going to put this behind me because the more I can put behind me, the better. All right. And then I'm going to take my bear. Okay. And I'm going to use a brush. All right. I am going to take a paper towel. Let's put that over there. Anything I don't use, I'm putting behind me once I'm done using it. And this is going to go in my water. And then I'm going to take a paper towel. Okay. I got those paper towels that you get like these little skinny strips. So now I'm just going to fold this in half. And then I'm going to take this. And I'm going to use this brush. This brush, I'm going to tell you, I bought this 100 years ago at Michael's, and they were Martha Stewart's. What does that mean? Nothing really. She just made money off of me. All right, I'm going to take as much as I can off, okay? As much as I can off. I'm going to do the sides. I'm going to take a lot off, okay? I'm going to take a lot off. And then you're going to see. Let me turn this around this way. All right? Let me turn it around this way. See, now, this is basically what I got on there. Okay, ready? Are we ready? I'm ready. Okay, here we go. And then suddenly, oh, we can take some of this off. Yes, we can. And suddenly, we get crackling showing up, okay? And just so we'll thin that out. We'll thin it out and make it better. And hopefully all of this stays in the cracks. So I messaged my daughter this morning, no baby. She says, Mom, I'll call you. And I said, I know. You better call me. I says, I'm just checking in on you. That's all. I'm just checking in, I said. Don't get like, mean to me. Like, I'm worried about her. I'm worried about, the boys treating her, they going insane. I'm doing all the things right. She goes, Mom, I'm fine. Today the nanny's there because she has a contract with the nanny 20 hours a week, which is kind of good for me, Kind of good for me. I don't know if you can see the crackle, but I can. Let me just stand up. I'll show you a dominant place right here. See it? Right there. Right there. And in some places. I know it's kind of rough around the paint, but I just gave it that, All right, so I'm going to dry this for a minute. Oh my God, that fan is doing wonders. Oh my God. Hi, Debbie. The horrible fire is on the eastern side of Washington. They arrested a guy for starting the fire. Why would somebody do that? You know, why? All right, I'm going to take what's on the brush, okay? And I'm just going to go around the edges, okay? I'm just going to go around the edges to get that illusion. Debbie, I messaged you last night, sweetheart. You know, location is everything, right? They say location's everything. And I messaged you and Miss Lois. Miss Lois had a friend in that neighborhood and she lost everything. You know, one of those elite neighborhoods or something. I don't know. Everything looked elite from me. I'll tell you, I don't know if it's true, you know, because, you know, AI is everywhere, right? I don't know if it's true about those helicopters from Canada. Did they come down and is dumping water, and those airplanes dumping that powdered stuff to put the fires out? If so, God bless them. God bless them. You know. Well, this seems not so easy sometimes. I'm just going around. I just want a little thin. Some places are not so thin, but I wanted some texture. I want this to look like something you've never seen before. How's that? How's that? And the church is what makes it. So make sure if you go to Brown Eyed Girls Crafting and you order it from my Lisa Brown, just say in the comments before before you hit send an order. It's $21 for the church, and you'll see it's worth every penny, okay? Worth every penny. The crackling is still happening, you guys. All around the edges. I love it. Okay. All right. So I just did that around the edges. All right. So we're going to put this somewhere. Rick is not here. We'll put it in the chair. How's that? All right. And what else do we have to do? All right. So now we're going to do, let's put this over here because we're going to need that in a minute. All right. And we're going to do these. Okay. We're going to do these. We're going to do the star. We're going to do these. These windows are funky, but it's okay. You know, it is part of the design. All right. Okay, let's make sure this is the right way. Because, you know, if you do things the wrong way, see? I checked. And that's the right way, and that's the right way, and that's the right way. All right. Okay. I'm going to use burlap, okay? And the reason why I'm going to use burlap, it's just different from that. All right? And I'm using it from Dixie Belle. Okay. I know I've used this before. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put that right here. And we're going to paint those. All right. And then we're going to crackle them. What else is new? So we're going to use burlap and Dixie Belle. And you know where to get my Dixie Belle. It's not me, it's my girl. I have to turn around and tell you her page name because for some reason her page name is not Kathy Monty from Happy Crafty Circle. You just go to, and you get Loretta 10. You got to use Loretta 10 to get 10% off, which in retrospect, that's a good deal. You know, 10% because, you know, taxes and shipping. It helps on every 10%. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing, right? Better than nothing. I got to show you the soap I use. She sent me an extra one so I can show you guys, and it comes in 3 cents. So if you just order that piece from Dixie Belle, all is good. I got to crackle this again, and I should have put the crackle medium on. You guys didn't stop me, okay? You didn't stop me. So what we're gonna do? What we're going to do is just going to do this one, and then we'll put the crackle medium on the other stuff. Let me just show you. Where did I put it? I have these 2 cents here. If you get nothing else, get the scrubbies, okay? This washes your brushes amazing. And the last time I got it was a year ago. So I finally need a new one. So they come in orange, lemon, and I think the one I have, I don't know what the one I have in the kitchen to wash my brushes. And your brushes come out super, super clean. Did I say super? Super clean. So, all right, we're going to do the medium here, you guys. Okay. All right. Do my windows. Do my windows. What is everybody doing today? I don't know. I want to go to the beach. We were going to take the boys to we have a thing called a carousel. It's a historical carousel here. And they were going to have this whole thing today. And, you know, arts and crafts and all that. But it didn't work out with Christine and the boys' schedule. I got to do the work. So let me just try that. So that means just going by ourselves. I suppose it's all right, right? Go by ourselves, Rick and I, relaxing. Maybe bring a couple of bills to pay on the beach. Anything like we would do at home. And I'm sorry, you guys, I'm not reading all your comments. Because actually, there is no comments for me. I see people who are, oh, I see one. Are you doing a Christmas theme? I am, Janice. I am. I is. All right, here we go. We're going to do the crackle. All right. I'm going to do the crackle. Go in one direction. All right, go in one direction. Yeah, don't do it again. All right, let's do this. Okay. Let me just hold that with my finger a little bit. See, that's... You know when you don't do something for a long time, things don't come out so great. That's what I feel. And then I'm going to do the same thing with that bare wax, okay, to make those crackles show up really good. Okay, this one needed a little bit more paint, just a little. It's not drying. It's drying funny, okay? All right, let's see if I get crackle here. Oh, did I do this? No, I did not. Crap is... How you doing, Nene? How's it going for you? I see people doing a lot of events. Cooking next week, you guys. Cooking. 3:15 I'll be on. I have to post that pretty soon. I'll probably put it in a story first. And then I'll put it in a reel. This way you get, you know, just put it on your calendar. It's next week on the 11th. Jesus. Oh. Hold on, you guys. I need something to hold things with. It's so hot. This is just a painting pot, you guys. This is really not the fun part. I'm just saying. It's not the fun part. And you can use any color you want. Nothing says you have to use the colors I'm using. Tonight I have private group. Me and Gretchen are going to be going live together. We have a supply list out there, ladies, and you got to print your printable. Gretchen was kind enough to share the printable with our private group. If anybody's interested in private group, just reach out to Gretchen from the Made on the Loop or me. Get you right in there. And really, it's not a lot of supplies tonight. You get to print your own. You need a surface. and really whatever you want to do with it. Now, I did, Gretchen's been busy with the fam. They're gone now. Oh, God, my poor friend. She's probably crying this morning when she woke up and the house felt so empty. It's not like it's like 2 minutes away. They only live a half hour. They live hours on a plane away. And on top of it, last night their flight was delayed an hour and a half with a 2-year-old. Can you imagine? Lisa Fabe. Hello, Janice back home, she says. And then I see people watching. Every once in a while, I'll look up and see one person, and because Mr. Rick is not here. Mr. Rick is not here to read the comments because he's got his website. He's not using mine. Even if I turned off my YouTube, I still would see people watching. Okay. I don't understand why that did not crackle, but it's all right. We'll make it look like it did. I'm just doing the edges. I feel like if I do the edges, I have all this stuff in front of me, you guys. I'm hoping it all comes out good, right? And we're going to do the red. We're going to do the red. Don't let me paint that without putting the crackle medium on now. And then we're going to do the green trees, okay? And then we're going to do the snowflakes, white. Oh, I didn't pull white out. It's all right. That's easy. It's right behind me. Right behind me. These brown pieces on the side, of the wood. See, I see Meg watching, Peggy Chanel watching, Debbie Archery watching, Olivia and Pam. I see you all watching. Everybody's watching. All right. Itchy nose. Does anybody have an itchy nose? All right. We're done with this. Okay, so this is going to go behind me. All right. Color number 2, I used burlap. Burlap. All right. So put that in there. And now I'm going to take this and just go around the edges, right? And put some on your fingers too. Put some on your fingers. All right, this crackled a little bit. I'm gonna go downwards with this. That fan is like a godsend. Miss Kippy at home is asking me if I'm gonna be in the event on Friday's Favorites Friday, and I have to say yes, as long as nothing disastrous happens. That's a thing. I have not wanted to be in any events because you guys are the ones that you look forward to it, and then you don't see me. And then the hosts with the mostest, all of them, they have to find a fill-in, and sometimes they become the fill-in, and it makes me feel guilty, and I don't want to feel guilty, so I'm trying not to. I am in the cooking segment, because if I have the boys that day, I'm hoping she has. Tomorrow's my prediction. Tomorrow's my prediction. She went to the doctor's today, or going to the doctor's today. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All right, we got that. The crackle's showing up, actually. Believe it or not, it's showing up. And this is not my favorite thing, even though I love the way it looks. I'm not good at it. So I'm going to get good at it before Christmas comes, Because a lot of stuff looks really good with this stuff on it, right? See, now I see crackle. Maybe I just didn't. It's minimal crackle, but I see crackle, you guys. I see crackle. All right. Let me get some more on this side. And it's only what's on the brush, you guys. I'm only using what's on this brush. I didn't load it. I didn't do anything. I just want the edges. Okay, so now, what are we doing now? We're going to do the church. All right, let's put the crackle on. Let's put the crackle. Actually, this pot should be I have to put, let's put the door on here. It's a pretend door, you guys, pretend. I think it goes like that. Maybe I should glue pretend door pieces together. What do you think? Let's do it. I'm not gluing it on there. Okay, I'm not gluing it on there. Okay. These sticks, I don't know where I got them from. They're almost like coffee stirrers. So when you go get coffee out in the wild, in your coffee shop, grab a couple, okay? You're probably saying, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Because this way I know how big the door should be. All right, let me get my pencil. Do you hear that fan? Does it sound like it wicked loud? I don't know. All right, so this is going to be a different color in here. So I'm just going to go like that, okay? And then I'm going to dry brush that too. That looks good. All right, let's do the crackle. I can still crackle there. It's just going to be a different color. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm just twirling because I ruined this brush because it came apart and I have no patience. None. Do I need more crackle, you guys? Do I need more crackle? My arms, I'm telling you. Where's my crackle stuff? I feel them shaking. I feel them. My wigglies. My wigglies. I feel them shaking. Hey, I'll tell you, I look, for my age, I'm not saying I look fantastic, okay? But I was at my brother's daughter's graduation party Saturday. Was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday. Maybe it was Sunday. I don't know. Anyway, I went and just going to do this one little swipe because I have it. And some of their friends, like that are 10 years, my brother's 10 years younger than me. And my brother looked pretty damn good, but the friends, they looked pretty rough, you know, pretty rough. So, okay, that's that. All right, that's that. Let's wipe the fingers, okay? We're gonna have to crackle again. I feel like this didn't get any paint on it. So let's just do that, okay? The cover right there. Hi, Lady T. She's reacting to something. All right, let me get a paintbrush. And we're gonna do red. We're gonna do red. We don't need this, do we? Let's put that in. We might use that someday. Because it's a stick, and you never know when you need a stick, right? All right, let's shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your food. And that's gonna be the burlap too. The door's gonna be burlap as well. I gotta buy some more of this paint. I forgot to tell her. She sent me, remember when I opened up that paint, you guys? And it, I'm gonna water it down a little bit, you guys. I just felt like it was wicked thick because I got it up the cover. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna go in one direction, one direction, one direction. Do you have to do it one direction with that crackle medium? I've seen people say one direction and then I see them go in 100 directions. So I don't know what to believe, really. I don't know. All right, here we go. We're going to do it. We're going to make it happen. And then we're going to do the same thing. Get up there. All right. And then I'm going to do the burlap in that doorway. Now, I'm going to say right off the bat, oh, I see comments. Dry the crackle first. Debbie, I've done that. And some people says it doesn't really matter. So I've done all of it. Girl, I've done every single sequence, and I keep getting like craziness. I don't know. But it's crackling, I think. I see places. All right, let me see. If this doesn't crackle the way I want it to, I'm going to sand some of it down. So it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. I don't need that. But I did need a paintbrush that I put away, you guys. I put it away. Let's use the cover of this. This is the burlap. And we will sand it. Trying to do everything now, and this door also has to be burlap. I wrote all the colors down and told myself what do I have to do, because you know when you're crafting you forget. All right, let me just do this. Oh my gosh, do I have red paint on my hands, you guys? Ugh. So should I go to the beach today? Should I stay home? Oh, Rick is back. I hope it's all good news. It's going to be terrible if we have to deal with a man that might need surgery, but I don't know if they'll tell him that today. They have an x-ray machine at the doctor's office. Maybe they took an x-ray. Or maybe they said nothing. I don't know. I don't know. All right. What'd they say?
Huh?
What'd they say? We're all anticipating.
Oh.
You can put that on top of that.
It's, he says a flexor strain muscle.
Oh, so it's not a hernia?
No, he says right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's about it. He said he's going to give me 5 or 6 muscle relaxers and just take it easy. He said it should heal on its own in like about a week or so.
Oh, thank God, Rick. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Because I don't know if I can stand you being a baby. You know, men are babies.
He doesn't know. He didn't know why it was reflecting on my shin. He doesn't know why my shin was in pain. But he said, you know, what are you going to do? He said...
Did you tell him?
Well, what?
Did you tell him to take blood work to make sure all the other things were good?
No, he didn't think it was necessary.
You didn't think it was necessary?
My blood pressure's good.
Okay. Oh, good.
Yeah. First time it was high, as usual.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because I had to drive down there, so... Yeah, he said, it's all right.
He had to drive.
He said, you look in good shape. I said, yeah. He knew exactly what it was when I stood up.
All right, you guys, we're going to do this, okay? To give it a Barnes kind of look. And this is okay, too. If you don't have crackle medium, this can make it look like crackle medium. Say hi to everybody, Mr. Rick.
Hi, everybody.
Where's your phone?
So I told him about, you know, ringing in the ears. And he told me that acupuncture is really good for that. He said it might help a lot.
Oh, really? How come all of a sudden?
Yeah.
No one's ever said that to you before.
No. He said, try it out. He said, find a place, you know, it might work.
Find a place. They don't recommend one? Oh, because they don't believe
They
in...
don't.
Well,
He said
doctors...
they might cover it. Insurance might cover it. They might not.
They do some... Yeah, they usually cover a few times. Oh, you guys, this is such relief, okay? Such relief. And I know this wasn't... Whoa. But it still looks like a barn, you know, like a church barn, you know? And I like it.
Hi, Tammy. Hi, everybody. Hi, Raquel.
Hi,
Hi,
Raquel.
Janice.
Has Raquel been here? And I missed every
Hi,
time I
Jen.
looked up, all I see is people
Brown Eyed
watching.
Girl's on.
Who?
Brown Eyed Girl.
Yes.
Hi, Jolie's Creative Crafts by Jody.
Okay, so now
Jolie's.
we're gonna put.
Lucy's on.
Who?
Jolie.
Uh-oh.
Creative
I burned out my
Creations by
battery.
Jody.
This was good.
Hi, Donna. Say it again where you got the Dixie Bell.
I got it from my friend, Happy Crafting Circle. Go
Hi,
to her
Beth.
page
Hi, Linda.
and go to her page and look up her Dixie Bell. She has like a site there or something, and you can get it there.
He said the acupuncture for the ringing in the ear. He said it might help.
That's awesome.
Little Carla.
That's
Kid of
awesome.
Blessings love the barn. What time did you start, Loretta?
11.
Oh.
What time is
Hi,
it?
Claudette. Huh? What's 10
I just got to do all the little tchotchke things. This is just all the painting.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Ruby. Hi, Beth.
You know, get everything ready, pretty, gorgeous, you know. Let's go like this to this door. And just put some more here.
Where's the barn from?
From Brown Eyed Girls
Brown Eyed
Crafting.
Girls Crafting.
And if you're interested in that, just make sure when you go to her website, Brown Eyed Girls Crafting, you give an order in, okay? Please put in her comment box, Loretta Conlon, because a lot of people are not using our websites that she has given us for you to guys can order stuff.
Hello,
And
Ian.
this way she knows, you know what I'm saying? She'll know. All right, let me put some of this stuff here. And then we'll start gluing. What the heck? Where did that paint come from? Okay. Put that over there.
He wants to know if I need all that medication. I said, I'll take that no more. He said, no. He said, well, they still have it on the chart. I said,
Who's he?
this guy, Patrick, the doctor.
Oh. Yeah, sometimes, don't they review with you?
Hi, Linda. Hi, Ruby. Huh?
Don't they review?
They
review with me.
Hi, Jody.
All right, we're gonna glue this on.
You're going for an MRI next week, Janice. Okay. Hi, Vicky.
Glue
Martine's
this
on.
Hi,
Donna.
Martine. I'm sorry, Martine. I didn't say hi to my friend Martine.
Yeah, he's going to call a prescription in this afternoon. So.
Okay. All good.
Did you
man.
say one time you used Bonding Boss on an item it would hold your paint on better? Debbie Silva says.
Bonding Boss is good if you're doing metal and glass. So you paint Bonding Boss on first, and then the paint has something to grip to. If you don't use that, then it's sometimes you can mix your paint with Mod Podge, but yeah, it's not for like wood products or anything.
Thank you, Nancy. A lot of traffic today.
Is the beach packed?
Oh, yeah.
I asked everybody, should I go to the beach with my hubby? I think we should.
Hi, Jolene. Beach is packed today.
Jolene, come down here in that bikini. Jolene looks so pretty in her bikini. All right. All right, I'm putting all the pieces together. And it's coming together very nicely. Let me get this off. And we just got to paint trees, you guys. in the snowflakes. Nothing major. All right. Nothing major. Let's put a window. It doesn't matter where. Let's put a little window.
Hello, Julie. Good morning.
I'm going to put that up there. I'm going to put
You need some sun, Beth. Okay.
Beth,
Rekindle blessings.
you need to come here before the summer's over, girl. I know that you got a lot going on.
Lori Ian says, hi there, made me so happy this morning. You got my happy mail from you. Thank you so much, Lori Ian.
Oh, that's
Hi,
good.
Debbie Stebbins.
I was worried about Debbie Stebbins. She's in Washington. I was worried about her. I hope I didn't screw that up with that. Let's just do that. Yeah, okay. I got a little wreath. We're going to put that on the door. Hold on. Let me get some of these spider webs out. And we're going to glue this on. So a little at a time, we're going to do some gluing. I got the church mainly done. Oh my God. Now that fell to the floor. Do you see my little wreath on the floor?
Huh? Where'd it go?
Right down below my feet. I don't know. Here it is. Okay. Oh my God. Now, I'm not going to tell you not to do what I'm doing, okay? But you can do this, but just like that. Any color you want. Any color you want. So if you prefer just to keep it simple, you can prefer to keep
Beth
it.
would love to come down here, she said, out here. Jolene got her happy mail.
Oh,
Thank you. I
good.
wore my bracelet to my CAT scan yesterday,
Oh,
Jolene says.
I'm glad you like the bracelet. I'm glad.
The church is cute. Where'd you get it? It's a barn.
It got it from Brown Eyed Girls
Brown Eyed Girl
Crafting.
Vicky.
It's $21. I got this out right now, so we're going to use this, okay? And we're going to put some of this on here. Just telling you. Just so it doesn't fall off if you guys put it on your front door. You know what I'm saying, guys?
Looks great. Jolie's creations by Jody.
Thank you. Well, I know you guys can do better work than me. You know, I'm not good at a lot of things, but I'm not going to give up on it, right? Don't give up on stuff. Okay, I can't do this. All right.
Love this kit, Lisa Cunningham says.
Okay, all you're getting is the church. All you're getting is the church.
Church or barn? The
Church.
Church, okay. Hi,
And
Charlotte.
that's all you're getting.
Oh, Charlotte.
You're not getting the door. You're not getting the wreath. You're just getting the church. Okay, guys? Just to be clear. Just to be clear, we still got to put like snow crystal, diamond dust. We still got to paint these guys. So let's do that. Let's do that and let this set up a little bit. And we're going to be putting, yeah, we're going to be doing all that. So the color for that is English Ivy, you guys. Let's throw this away. Okay.
Hello, Monica.
And this I'm not going to
Now
do.
look at your freezer working. Oh, that's good. After 5 days.
Really?
Oh.
5 days. What did you do with all your stuff? I think I'm going to have to do the star, you guys. Starry night. Just painting it all one color for now.
You create items that I wouldn't have a thought to do. Great idea. Well, this is a kit.
No,
Debbie.
the only kit is
Oh.
that.
Oh.
Not the doorway that I put in
Oh,
and not the wreath.
oh, okay. Oh.
Just that. No round.
Oh.
Anything you see that's extra here, okay, you can ask her to send it to you, and maybe it's a small fee. I'm sure everything costs money. It costs money for her. It's going to cost money for you. But these trees came from Janice back home, but she got them at the Dollar Tree. FYI, she got them from the Dollar Tree. All right, so that's good for the tree. And I use this color. Any green will do. You don't have to use all the Dixie Belle I use, you know. I just use it because I like it. And this is called English Ivy. I'll go over the paint in a little bit. Let's dry that. And then I'm gonna get gold, I think. Should I do gold or silver?
Debbie says, I love how you created the smash cans.
Oh, thank you.
You gonna do more of those?
I'm gonna do a Christmas one, I think, and a fall one. You know?
You switched the freezers, huh, Monica? Good.
Oh, I can't open
You
this.
should have an extra one. Some people don't have extras.
I would not, if you weren't here, I wouldn't be asking you, but you're here, so I'm gonna ask you. Oh, goodness. All right, I'm just gonna do the star here, okay? Because it just looks funny green. And we will put this on. And then we will begin to put, well, first let me do the snowflakes, you guys. Let me do the snowflakes.
Hello, Terry Axel.
Hi, Miss Terry. It was so nice to talk to you yesterday.
Hi, Lisa.
All right, let me just dry Dry, dry, dry. And I'm going to do one gem in the middle of this. All right. So let's bring this back. Bring this back. I'm going to put a tree here. I'm going to put a tree here. Looks very farmhouse, you guys. Very farmhouse. Just saying. Very farmhouse. Okay. All right. Maybe I should have.
Sherry Floral Creations, English Ivy. I get mine at Walmart. Sherry Floral Creations.
What do you mean? You get Dixie Belle at Walmart?
English Ivy.
The color?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I get mine at Walmart.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, now we're going to do the... Oh, let me do the snowflakes. Oh, God. Let's do the snowflakes. Let me get the white. I still have 3 more crafts here to sell. I don't want to do a sale if you guys are interested. Let me shake. Hi, Sharon Lufton. How you doing? Hi, Tammy. I love this, okay? I love this, that it seals it, you know? All right, so let me get the right brush, okay? So we're going to take all these, we're going to do that. And
hi, Diane Johnson. How are you today?
These came from the Dollar Tree. They did not come from Hobby Lobby. Do you remember those packages? There was a row like of a sock and a row of snowflakes, a row of little trees. Well, this actually came from 2 because there's a row of 4 of everything. So I had to go into 2 packages. And I was glad to use them because my real snowflakes, I kind of know where they are. Well, not my real, my other ones. I know where they are. And I'm going to do the diamond dust on this first before I...
The cutout came from Brown Eyed Girl.
And it's $21, okay? And you don't get all of this stuff. You don't get the snowflakes. You don't
Brown Eyed Girl Crafting, yeah.
Yeah. And my website is on my Telegram. Right? You can go right directly there. Or you can go to my broadcast channel. I put it there. Or you can go to my website on my link tree. And then ask for a barn, and I think it's like the 3rd one down. And just remember, when you go to order, there's no code. She already gives you a discount.
Hello, Loretta.
To put Loretta, that you ordered it from Handmade with Love by Loretta. Just so she knows, because people are not using other crafters.
Is it a barn or a church?
It's a church. What
church.
do you keep calling it? A barn?
Someone says it's a barn or church.
No, it's a church. Rick started calling it that too.
I'm sorry.
So, all right. This is cotton. Cotton. All right. Let's put the cotton away. I don't think I need any more of this stuff, right? I don't need any of that. Look at that. I cleaned up my table. And that's huge. That's huge. So, let's put that in this over here. And let's dry. Let's dry. And then we're going to use Mod Podge. We're going to use Mod Podge. Ooh, it smells like I just cut it because it's wood. Glowforge. So cool. Stuck to that. All right, let's see if I can get that out of the middle. Right? I painted. Okay. Let's get another wipe. I throw away things too quickly, I think. Do you think I do? I don't know. All right, let's put that right there.
It's about 84 degrees here today. Little breeze out there.
All right.
Again.
All right, so before I do this, okay, I'm going to do this.
I'm going to take your suggestion of contact paper on the back of the cutting boards. Terry Axel said.
Oh, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. I have some contact paper that is either dark brown wood appearance or what am I looking for? Let's put this on. So it looks like it's part of it. Let's put that in the center. Okay. Did you have any plans today, Rick? Another lawn or something?
I'm supposed to do some weeding, but that's about it. But nothing major.
Weeding?
Yeah, somebody's down the street.
I thought you didn't do weeding.
It's not. It's just where the rocks are
All
on the
right,
front.
guys.
Just pull the grass.
Why did I do that? I've been shaking paint all day. That's why.
Oh.
Okay. We are going to get my plate. Let's get my plate.
Oh.
And we're going to put each one of these on here.
It's funny. He knew exactly what it was as soon as I stood up. He goes, "I know exactly what it is." I'm like, "Really?" He goes, "Yep."
I'm so happy. It's not.
He did some pull the leg up and this and that, and he says, "Yeah, it's hurt right here." I said, "Yep." He goes, "Just a tiny little muscle." He said, "That's it. Nothing major."
That's good. I'm glad for you, Rick. I really am. All right, we're going to put some diamond
I said, "I wouldn't have known if I didn't come in." You know what I mean?
Right. That's why I said.
Yeah.
You were scared you're going to be told you're going to have surgery or something. And I said, you don't know until you go. Right, guys? You don't know until you go. Let's not talk about surgeries. When they say, Loretta, you're going to have surgery, I go, all right, what do I have to do? When's the day? It's like a routine.
Hi,
right?
Raquel. Raquel, you still there?
Hi, Raquel, my sweet friend. How you feeling? I sent you a message yesterday, and I don't think you got it. Because I just wanted to see how you're feeling. Because she goes through a lot, too. My poor friend.
Yeah, he said, you know, I told him about I'm getting up at 3 in the morning. He said, well, that happens when you've done it all your life and you retire and your body's, it's just something, you know, he said, if it keeps on happening, we can give you something. But I said, nah, I don't like to take this stuff because in the morning it affects my ear. But
This looks like it needs more.
be careful with that stuff.
Well, I'm not going to press it down.
Yeah, I know, Terry. Yeah, just a little muscle pull.
You guys, if it was a hernia, I'm telling you.
It could be just from pushing that, you know, lift up that lawnmower up and down all
Well,
day.
that's what I think.
But
that's what I think. Don't we think?
I got the ramps now, so.
So, all right, let's do it. All right, let's do it. Let me put this someplace.
I got the ramps too late.
All right, let's put these on. And then we're going to put some snow tech, you guys. We're going to put some snow tech. All right, let me just...
I am Joe Lee's Creative Creations by Jody. I'm going to Michigan, US 12, 180-mile long garage sale to collect more stock for crafting. Last year was a success. Wow.
Do you sell
180
too?
miles long.
Do you sell stuff? I wonder if you sell... Do you sell any stuff? I'm going to start selling stuff that I get. I'm going to do a short video later today. Not to post, but tomorrow it will post because I'm not going live tomorrow. Because I think the baby's coming tomorrow. You know?
Thank you, Kathleen.
All right, you guys. So that's the snowflakes. Let me just show you.
Raquel says, I'm not doing the best. I saw your message, but it was already in bed, heading to get another bone density scan school. Oh, jeez.
That's easy. Well, oh, wait a minute. I didn't put this on. Hold on.
Call it golden years. I call it the rusty years, Loretta says.
I know.
Hi, Pamela. You work at the gift shop today?
The gift shop? Where? Where, girl? All right. I put a Totally Dazzled star at the top of the church. Isn't that just gorgeous? All right. So now we're going to do some snow crystal, okay? And I'm going to use my spatula. Oh, boy. I had this open, right? Once before. This is the only thing. This is the finishing touches, you guys. The finishing touches. If I can get this off.
Thank you, Lisa. And Jody Larison says, I'm thinking about doing the whatnot to sell my craft.
Listen, girl, if you can figure out how to do that, because I'm not computer savvy, please tell me. You know, let's do it together. You know, I don't know how to do it either. I don't. I told Beth about it, and then she took off on the idea, and I'm
She
so
creates
glad.
it and then sells it, Jody says.
Oh, that's good.
Hi, Doreen.
Jody, you make some beautiful things. I've seen them. I do. I didn't get any of that other stuff, Snow Tech, yet. I'm going to get it. I think the texture is a little different from this.
Lucy says, after the baby comes, we need to plan a date.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Hello, Catherine Morrison.
I agree. All right, see.
Hi, Danita.
Just put some snow
A little
on.
late. I had to get my infusions today and tomorrow.
Who?
Danita. Danita Hogan.
Danita? She's going to get infusions tomorrow. I'll be thinking about you, girl. Honestly. You know. I tell you. When somebody asked me at my brother's party the other day, how's everything? I says, good. And I keep making my doctor's appointments and I keep going like a rock star. I says, I feel like that's all I do, right? I was going to put diamond dust on this, but I can't because it's going to make a mess, you guys. So this already has sparkle on it, so I'm good with that. You good with that? I'm good with that. That's got a little bit too much on it. And I like this. This already has sparkle built in. You know, already has it built in.
Anytime you need help with whatnot, let me know. But Rekindle Blessing says.
Like, I'm going to bother the one that's the busiest, right? You and
Hello, Amy.
Lisa Brown. Like, I can't bother people like that. I need hours to figure out how to do something. But if it wasn't for you guys, little at a time, little at a time, little at a time, like I figured out how to do the YouTube thing. I mean, not the YouTube, the ChatGPT.
Hi, Ann.
And like,
today?
remember when I was telling you, Beth, that the picture didn't fit, and you said, "Oh, I just squeeze it." Well, you can ask ChatGPT to make a thumbnail. And it does, and it makes it, and it's the perfect size. And I was like, wait a minute. How come everybody else knows this stuff and I just don't? But that's because I was always afraid. I was always afraid to do stuff like I was going to, you know, wreck. I think I'm going to put a gem in the middle. What do you guys think? In the middle of that star. What do you guys think? I'm just doing this a little bit on the door. On the door. That's why I didn't do too much to the door. I knew I was going to do that. And then we're going to put some. It's like snowing, you know? Do you feel cold? If you're hot, do you feel cold? And I'm still going to tell you, everybody pray for those people in Shelton, Washington.
Welcome, Danita.
All right, we're going to put some snow here. Just go on the edges.
We might go today.
We might.
Just got back from an oil change, Ian says.
Oh, good. You know what's funny? We live
in the
on
middle
the
of the
beach.
snowflakes, too.
What?
In the middle of the snowflakes. In the middle of the snowflakes, Lucy says.
What? Tell me what. Oh, I got to do with the middle of here.
That looks like more a barn than a church, Raquel says. Hi,
It's
Carolyn.
called a church. It is on the church. I know, it kind of looks like
Thank
a
you,
barn,
Carolyn.
but, you know.
I hope it heals quick.
But it's a church. It's a rustic, and I chose to paint it. You can paint it white. I chose to paint it red. And maybe that's the reason, you know, maybe the color is making it feel like that's what it is. This looks cute. All right, so let me do this. Now I'm going to do this. Just go like that down here. And tap it, tap it, tap, tap it, tap it, tap. I'm not going to put a lot. Tap it, tap it, tap. It's at the bottom of the base of this church. Tap it, tap it, tap. Everybody tap. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. See, I think the snow tech would be better in doing this, but I didn't have it, and I didn't think about what I was making.
Hello, Sharon from the UK.
Till it was too late, and I don't have any snow tech, and I didn't want to have Rick go searching for that. So I put an order into
The church barn, Jerry says.
There you go. There you go. All right, so now I have that. So I can do the bottom part, you guys. Let's put some of that here. Okay, let's do some of that. All right. And I'm going to tap this off. All right, let's tap that off. Oh, I did good. All right, I just want to do one thing, okay? And I'm done with this. I'm done with this.
Hi, Jess Phillips. Hello.
Hi, Jess. How's my Jessica?
One person's church is another person's barn, Lucy says.
Well, wasn't there churches in the beginning in a barn? And then they started building churches. Then they became churches and schoolhouses. You know, so all the things. All right, so I'm going to take some of this, all right? And it's Mod Podge, and I'm going to go around the edges, okay? Go around the edges. All right. And
Fake evergreen branches will look good on the trees, Pamela says. Hello, Connie. Wait for your aerobic swim today. Oh.
I'm just putting some of this. All right. Let me do this first.
Hello, Kathy. I have my new kitchen appliances delivered today, and the guys say, "Oh, we can't hook this up because you have copper pipe." Well,
Whoa.
huh.
Whoa.
Wow.
That doesn't sound right. Oh, I gotta put a dot here. And then
It's always something, yeah.
Sorry about that. You're probably all excited today, and everything's gonna get installed. And then bang, they tell you something. Bang. All right, let me put it. Okay, stop it.
You have the sparkly cross to add, Donna says.
I did add it. I just got to put the star in there. All right, so that's that. That's that. And now I can do this. I'm just putting the Spectra glitter. Oh my God, I almost put that down there on the edges, you guys. And then I'll just have to put a hanger on when everything dries. You know what I'm saying? When everything dries. And I'm just going to do this a little bit with the Spectra glitter, you know, because I think it needs a little bit of something, right? And I can do it like that, like this, like that. Put some of that. This is a project that is, see how I just did that? See, I put a little Spectra glitter in spots, and I'm putting some on the edges. And it just makes it fun. It just makes it more fun. You know? And I'm just going to put a spot here and a spot there, a spot there and a spot there. All right, and let's do it. It's almost done, almost done. I know it's been a long time, but this is not a project. This is, takes 2 minutes. It's a project that takes a lot of love. A lot of love, you guys. A lot of love. And I like doing stuff like this. Although timing is everything, right? I take up all your time and I feel bad. All right, let me get some more of this. Mod Podge is holding all of this on. All right, and let me just go down this way. All right, let me put it on there.
Hello, Judy from Alaska.
Hey, Judy, how you doing?
Hi, Jeffrey. The waves are not that big today.
All right, one more spot, you guys. One more spot.
The wind is going the wrong way.
We're going to just go like this. And I thought about doing this after, and I think it's good. It looks good. It looks good. Oh, maybe I should put another spot up here. What do you think? Up here? Okay, let's put one up here. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. This stuff doesn't hurt you.
Watch your feet.
This is not, this is spectrum glitter. It's paper.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a diamond dust.
No. All right, you guys.
The weather's nice today, and I know, huh? Eating lunch in the yard, nice.
How do you guys think that looks? I think it looks fab. All right, let me put this. All right, let me just do this, okay? I'm going to move all of this. All right. This is all a mess, right? It's a mess. All right, let me get my little vacuum. Where's my vacuum? And then I can...
Beautiful scenery, Ruby Moss says.
Does everybody have these little vacuums? They're so great.
Yeah, all over your feet.
It's all right. I'll be sparkly when I go to the beach. Right, guys? I'll be sparkly. All right, I'm going to put a hanger on this, but I'm going to put the knot in the front. All right? And I don't want a long one. I don't want a long one. Then we'll see how it hangs. And this is up for sale, if anybody's interested. Let me just make sure I put some glue on the side here. And I'm not going to burn the fluffies off of this, because I think in my thing,
Thank you, Beth.
it's barn. It's not farmhouse. I keep saying barn. It's farmhouse. What's the matter? What did Beth say?
She said, look good.
I think it does. I think it does. I didn't know what it's going to look like. You guys, you don't know till you try. And I think the only thing I wish I did better, so maybe the next you guys can do it better.
Thank you, Susan Hale.
Is probably the what do you call it? The crackle. You know? I feel like I didn't cover that. Okay, let me dump that. It's hard to do with not touching the edges, you guys. And let me see what this, let's put some right here. All right, and let me just dump. Ah!
102, Connie says. Whoa.
All right, you
That's
guys.
high.
Wow, okay. Wow.
Come on, nice.
Wow. So the only thing you get, okay, is the church. No tree, no
That's all
door.
your stuff, right?
Huh?
That was all your
All the other stuff came from Dollar Tree, except for the Totally Dazzle. And you can make a cross with wood if you don't have Totally Dazzle. You can make a little wreath. I think it came out great. Let me see how it hangs. Because we like to see how things hang.
Hi, Cynthia. You did a fabulous job, she says.
Let me see. Did I hang it crooked? Because sometimes you hang things and you can hang it crooked. All right, guys. There you go.
Thank
I think
you, Debbie.
it came out great. This would be great in your living room, I think. I don't know. You can see it's a church. And I think you can get, you know. All right, so now I have to vacuum again.
Thank you,
Hold on.
Mary.
I did it. I made a mess over here. Hold on. Just, you know. And then because I want to put it on a stand. Did I get it in?
See you buddy tomorrow, maybe.
Nope. Off.
Off tomorrow.
Off tomorrow.
Thursday.
Thursday. He doesn't look at my schedule, guys. He gets them, but I don't think he pays attention. What are you going to do? He's a man. All right. I got this from Amazon, but there's tons of different little vacuums you can get at Amazon. You get to choose what you like. All right, let me get a stand. Let me get a stand. And I'll review what paints I use, just in case you guys want to use the same paints. And green is green, but I used, you know, certain colors. So I just got to wait for all of this to dry, you guys. Got to wait. Oh, that's not big enough. Hold on. I have a bigger one. Sometimes things... Okay. It's a 16-inch round. Write that down. 16. I tried a 12. The 12 was too small. Okay. I tried a 12-inch round. So 16 works the best. I used the burlap around the church roof windows and the door and the inside of the door. Okay, that's what I use, burlap. All right, and then I use the red, which is rustic red, and I think they have a rustic red on chalk. What is it? Folk art. They have like a rustic red or a barn red or something. I use English ivy. English ivy. So if you're interested in that, but you could use fern if you have Waverly. I used cotton white. Cotton white. Any white will do. It was the snowflakes. And the background is Waverly. Background is Waverly. And I used some antique in the background, so if it crackled, I used Bear wax, you know, to make it look nicer, more, you know. And I used this snow crystal, and I used this folk art crackle medium, okay? Probably did it wrong, that's why. And then I used some Totally Dazzle, okay? So these are all the things I used to make this loveliness. I will take a picture of it, and you can decide how lovely you think it is, okay? And I hope you get one. It's $21, I know, but I'm telling you, you can make this magnificent. You can make this so special. You can put ivy on here if you wanted to on the tree. You can do whatever you want. This is your creation. What you get is the church. And from there, you can paint the church white. You can paint the church cream. You can do a lot of things, okay? My crackle didn't work, so I made it. I used my great gator. It worked just as good. Just as good. So, and I hope you love it. Hi, Carla. Thank you, Carla. I hope you love it. It took an hour and a half. So if you did this project, if you bought this for $21 and you took like 4 days, awesome project for a 4-day project. Awesome. If you wanted to drill some holes, haha, I don't have any lights. And you want to put the little twinkle lights in the back, I'd say you should do it. You should do it. I don't have any twinkle lights. I keep saying every time I order stuff, get your twinkle lights, Loretta, and I don't. I do not. But if you had twinkle lights, it would look even better. So everybody, have a great afternoon. Enjoy the day, right? Enjoy the day. And if you have any questions, let me know. If you can't find it, let me know. And I will see everybody on Thursday. Okay, tomorrow's the day off. All right. Talk to you later. I might have a short video for you. It's going to be an easy and fun one, and I think you're going to like it. Okay. Talk to you later.